Here is an explanation for the answer to final exam, question number 96, found on page 681 of Teach Yourself, Electricity and Electronics, 5th edition. This particular question asks us, for a particular location on the Earth's surface, what does the term geomagnetic declination mean? Well, the correct answer to that question is B as in Bravo, the angular difference between true north and geomagnetic north. For most locations on the Earth's surface, geomagnetic north and true north or geographic north do not agree. In this particular example, as I've arranged a magnetic compass to indicate geomagnetic north, that's the direction that red arrow with the green tip is pointing, I've turned the compass so that the N, meaning north, lines up exactly with geomagnetic north. Now if the declination were 0, then that N would indicate true north as well. Now suppose that we keep the compass aligned all the time so that the N actually aligns towards true geographic north. As we move around on the Earth's surface, we're going to find that in some locations the compass needle points eastward from true north. That is known as a positive declination. In this case, the declination would be roughly plus 20 degrees. In other locations, you may find a negative declination. That means that would mean something like that. In this particular example now, I have simulated what would happen if we had a negative declination of something on the order of 25 degrees, minus 25 degrees. That means that if the N is aligned towards true geographic north, then the magnetic compass needle would point 25 degrees to the west of true geographic north. So this particular example that I've shown here, these examples, are important for people who are going to be using a magnetic compass along with a map in an attempt to find their way around. If you don't know the geomagnetic declination of your particular location and you assume that geographic north and geomagnetic north actually coincide, chances are you're going to be wrong and you're going to be going in some direction that's a little east or west of true north. You need to know, therefore, in your location what the geomagnetic declination actually is so that you can align your compass accordingly. If you had a positive geomagnetic declination like this, suppose that you were told that the declination in your location was plus 20 degrees, then you'd want to set your compass so that that magnetic arrow pointed 20 degrees east of north. Similarly, or contrary-wise, if you were told that your declination was, let's say looks like about minus 8 degrees, in that case, you would want to orient your compass so that the needle pointed about 8 degrees west of north. So, again, the correct answer here is Bravo, the angular difference between geographic north and geomagnetic north. If geomagnetic north is to the west of true north, you have a negative declination like you see here. If it were to lie to the east That is a positive declination, as you see here.